Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're testing out Flight Simulator 2020 on PC with my Asus Strix RTX 4090 graphics card. So this is another further good test for my new i9 1490 RTX CPU. So firstly, let me go and check the graphics settings real quickly. So we are running a resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 154 display. We are using Nvidia DLA for anti-aliasing. Frame generation is enabled. We are running DirectX 12 beta, which is required when we're using frame generation, and we got a terrain level detail at 150, which is over the standard 100% setting, and all these other graphics settings are all ultra with 150% object level detail, and all these settings here are fully maxed out the highest possible preset. And for those of you who are wondering, I am running real-time online traffic, and what else did I want to show? Oh yeah, real-time weather also. So we are running today's weather in New York as of Sunday, March 24th, 11:09 a.m. So we're just gonna kind of do a few little laps around the city here at New York City and the Airbus A320neo, and we will try the external view and cockpit view, and we'll try to just to see how everything runs. But so far, it looks pretty smooth sailing, at least so far. But we will make some turns, and we will also go to the cockpit view also, which is also very heavy because of the refresh rate of the cockpit setting. And we'll just see how everything runs. But enjoy, and I'll be piloting this aircraft, and we will see what happens. Enjoy, guys. Now, Flight Simulator 20 titles have always been like one of my favorite things to do because I've always been into aviation. So I've always appreciated flying airliners and other kind of different planes, whether it be a small Cessna or some of the other slightly larger planes available in Flight Simulator. I've been playing it since like 1993, I believe, is when I first played. I don't remember what version it was, maybe 95 or 94, can't remember. But I've always been into aviation titles. I've always been into airplanes as a child, so it's always been my hobby and slash just something that always interests me is flying. So we're gonna fly over here. Central Park is also very, very heavy because of all the vegetation and trees, and got the golf courses, got the water. So everything tends to really push the CPU and also GPU in some instances, depending on what happens. But as you can see, you can tell the frame timing is a little spiky here because there's a lot to render. Looks a little jittery too. I think that's because of frame generation, but you know, that's just one thing that frame generation can generate sometimes when objects are being altered, or you know, heavy turning, or you know, things like that. So that's one little unfortunate after effect. Add some throttle here so I don't stall. Get kind of low here. But it looks like the CPU is running a little bit on the toasty side, but I also just recently did a video on Need for Speed Unbound, which actually had my CPU get to like 86C, which is very, another CPU intensive title. And this is also one of those titles that will have a lot of spikes, depending on what's being rendered. So let's go to the cockpit view here to see what happens with the usage of the CPU and also GPU. Again, those little frame spikes, that's expected. I mean, there's a lot of things to render here in New York City, and also it is downloading data, telemetry and stuff to have the highest visuals, so bear with that, but hopefully it won't be so bad. And again, that jitteriness is just from frame generation. Sometimes it doesn't show it that bad. I guess it varies.
Overspeed.
Bring down the throttle here so we lose some speed. Yeah, that jitteriness, I think that's from frame generation. Sometimes it doesn't show it as bad. I guess it varies depending on what's happening or how fast you're doing these turns. But when you're kind of steady, it doesn't look as bad, I don't think. But yeah, just always a fun title to test out, you know? 'Cause it's just so cool to, like, pretend you're flying in a, you know, real recreation of the entire world, basically. Let's try to get some other shots here of the plane zoomed in to get some nice visuals here. As we see the foreground of New York City in the background. Might be a good idea for a thumbnail, one of these shots here. Yeah, airplanes are so cool, you know? It's always been something I've been into, like I already mentioned. Let's go back to the cockpit view here and do some turns. Because I know all the flight sim enthusiasts, they want you to always stay in the cockpit view because that's their... Especially if they have like a flight sim rig, they also want to, you know, have the simulation really be realistic. So we'll try to do the cockpit view here before I close up the video. But yeah, I'd say pretty smooth sailing. It was actually a pretty smooth capture this time. It wasn't too much frame spiking at all. So that's nice. I don't know if that's because of the CPU or maybe it's just a better day in terms of the bandwidth available to download all the extra terrain details. But I'd say it's pretty smooth sailing. So if you did like the video, do give this video a like. If you want to see more content like this, more 4090 gaming videos, more PS5 videos, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you guys around, and peace out and happy flying. Later, guys.